Hey guys, today we're going to plant some strawberry roots. You can also plant from seed, but it takes quite a bit longer. So starting from roots, root crowns is always an easier option. These come 10 roots to a package. They have a little bit of potting soil in with them. They're very dried out and tangled together, so it's best to soak them in a bucket of water for at least a couple hours before planting. That'll help you reinvigorate them and have better success getting them started, and it will also help you detangle the roots so that you can plant them much easier and spread them out appropriately. So we'll get those soaking and we'll plant once they've soaked long enough. Alright, I ran out of daylight as I often do when I'm gardening, so I brought these inside after they've soaked at least 2 hours. Usually they come with a rubber band around the root ball, so make sure to get that off there. And then you're just going to very carefully work on detangling the roots of each. Start from the others. And they said there's 10 in a pack. Some will be bigger, some will be smaller usually. Some will make it, some will not. So just detangle the roots as carefully as you can. And then we'll head outside with them and get them planted. So they're not pretty, but they provide you with lots of delicious strawberries for at least 2 to 3 years. Alright, we've got them all separated out. We did end up with 20, so that was wonderful. We've got our biggest compared to our smallest right here. So as I said, the size is pretty variable, but you're looking for this crown to be level with the soil and your roots to drape down on either side. So you want to dig kind of a trench on either side of the crown for the roots to drape down and plant your crown even with the soil. So that will be really easy with this one and a bit more challenging with these smaller ones to try to drape them down the sides and spread the roots out evenly so they have the best success. So we'll take these outside, see if we can get some video footage in the dark here as best we can. Alright, so I dug a trench 2 to 3 inches deep on each side of this little berm here. The goal is to put the crown on top of the berm in the middle, drape our strawberry starts down each side with the crown at soil level. So we'll start the process now. Alright, we have them all set up here on top of the mound. One there, one there. Again, the roots are different lengths. Some of the crowns are taller than others. So you'll do the best that you can to spread the roots down the mound and get the crowns even with the ground when you bury them, with the top of the soil as you bury them in. So we'll get the roots buried, get our crowns even with the top of our soil, and give them a good watering in to make sure they get a good start. Alright, we have the roots buried on both sides, the crown level with the soil here. Get them firmed in. And Some good companion plants for strawberries include asparagus, like we have here, and a rutabaga, like we have over there. And this asparagus just grows like crazy in the springtime. I just harvested all of it last night, and it's already put up a bunch of fresh shoots that I can harvest tonight before I go in. You don't want them getting too tall. They'll get woody and not taste very good. The young shoots taste the best. Other good companion plants include herbs like dill, as well as lettuce, spinach. Lettuce is a good companion plant for pretty much anything. And then you want to fertilize them at least once during the season. After they've started producing fruit is usually a good time to give a good fertilize. To give them a good fertilize. And they should produce for you for, I said, at least 2 to 3 years. If they are treated well and the water kept up, they really enjoy a good drink of water. So keep your soil moist. I'm going to do that now. Make sure they get a good drink before I leave the garden for the night. Have a great one, guys.